Hey y'all, this is gonna be like a quick short video because I'm uploading 2 videos this week. One because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be kind of busy in the future. If you know me, you know what it is. But I switched to a new sketchbook halfway through this one that I thought was way better. And you know, we're just gonna be flipping through the pages that are in here because I won't be coming back to this one before I finish the other one. Or I'll get a new sketchbook in between. So I got this sketchbook a few years ago. I don't remember exactly when, but it was a while ago. Whenever I got my first set of alcohol markers, fine colors, they're like knockoff Copics. They're very terrible. So here's me from a few years ago writing, hell yes. And then a very old drawing of Penny. And I guess that's Omari. I needed to stretch out her face, and I clearly did, as you'll see later in this sketchbook. So I started this on April 1st. I only used it for a few days because it's like April 7th, but I still got a lot of pages in. I don't know what was going through my head. So I changed my icon, and first it was going to be like something like this, but I don't know. I felt it was too simplistic, so you could like notice like all the glaring mistakes in it. So I decided to, hold on, these pages are kind of thick, do something like this. There's some Ahsokas on here. So first I did this, which was like my original picture icon, except like I drew it, but it looked really weird. And then I took another one with my like current glasses. This is also my current glasses, but like, I'm being difficult. And, you know, I liked it. I liked how it came out. There's like, I had to fix some parts of it with a Post-it note, but you can hardly tell. And then right here, you know, I started watching Clone Wars end of March. So I drew Ahsoka Tano because she's literally my favorite character. Like, if the show was just her, I would not be complaining. Like, I thought before I started watching the show again, because it came out when I was in like elementary school, I thought all the childhood magic was going to be gone and that everyone would get on my nerves. But no! That show was great. It is a timeless masterpiece, alright? So, you know, here, April 2nd, I wrote the date upside down. Because I draw upside down, because I can't work around this spiral. Like, I like spirals because you can do that, you know? But I just, in my way. Someone find out how to fix that, okay? So, you know, there's what's his name, Cad Boom Bane, Cad Butt. Funny joke. There's the thing of Ahsoka. There's Omari again, Ahsoka. Some younglings, you know. I'm out here with that Star Wars lingo. Whatever the hell that is. Shrug, you know. Ahsoka holding her lightsaber wrong. I don't know, like, I just look up pictures of people holding swords if I want to draw, like, a Jedi, because I'm lazy, but you're gonna see, like, a lot of the times, I'm gonna just start drawing Ahsoka with the scars she would get if she held her lightsaber the stupid way I draw her holding it. And then, this is an upside-down page. So, I talk about this a lot, but Penny is, like, my warden for Dragon Age. And I like to, you know, I play with my own little headcanons or whatever in my head, and I'm like, no, she would totally show up in Inquisition in cool new armor and be your best friend. No, she wouldn't. But I drew her neck too short there because I was mostly focusing on the armor. And I was like, wow, Obi-Wan's armor is really cool, but I don't want to draw Obi-Wan right now. So I drew him in his armor, and then, like, his old armor from when he was, like, a Padawan, messing around with Saltine or whatever the hell her name is. Isn't he getting a spin-off movie or show? I don't know. And Ahsoka, and then she sings Star Wars. And then I have finished a drawing of Penny in Obi-Wan's armor, but I tried to make it like medieval to like base her armor off of Obi-Wan's because Star Wars armor is cool. I also drew Herschel, Holly Brown's character, for a commission, but it turned out really bad, so I covered it up. I don't want to talk about it. There's Penny making a weird face and then making another one. She doesn't look the same, but, you know. And I drew myself because let me tell you. Okay, so what was it? April 2nd. April 2nd, I went home early from school because I was sick. My stomach was hurting. I don't know what was up. And that was when Brockhampton was supposed to drop their merch at 2 o'clock. School gets out at 2:30. I got home at like 11, 12, 12-ish, like 11:30, 12-ish. And I fell asleep and I set an alarm for 1:30 so I could remember. I woke up at 2:30. And it turns out everything had sold out, even at 2 o'clock. Everything had already sold out in like 2 seconds. And everyone was, everything had sold out in like 2 seconds because people wanted to resell it or whatever. People who didn't even like Brockhampton, they're reselling. You can like look it up, like Brockhampton merch, resell, and they'll sell it for like $200. There's like a $200 water bottle on the market right now. But anyways, there was one shirt that I really wanted. It was black, and it had everyone's faces on it, and it was like, it had Brockhampton in the middle, and it looked really cool, and I wanted it, but it was sold out, so I just got the fucking pink couch shirt. I'm grateful, but I'm mad. And then here's a sideways page. I drew Obi-Wan, clearly without a reference, because his face is all scrunched. I just remembered, because it, like, there was a pan in on his face for like 1 second, and then I tried to draw it really fast, but here's me messing around with her armor again. Drew her with rings in her hair. I love that gold pen so much. Here's drawings of my dog, because in class, or in my drawing class, we're entering like a dog art show thing. Except I'm not participating in that, because we're also folding 1,000 paper cranes. You know that story, the, like, whatever, for a board meeting. So I'm just doing that instead of drawing my dog, like I've always dreamt of. Here is a drawing of me drinking a water bottle. Let me tell you my thought process. I drew this in my 7th period class because 7th period is when I go pee. But I brought my water bottle with me to refill it. Yeah, to refill it. So, you know, I drank it in the hallway and I did this exact pose. And I'm like, wow, I'm a goddess. Also, I was wearing this garbage outfit because I can't dress myself. But, you know, I had fun. And then I drew a goblin hand. Tegan's, like, supposed to be driving. And, you know, like, I really love cartoon proportions in cars. Not proportions, but, like, you know how there's, like, a whole lot of room to do a bunch of dramatic poses. And she's, like, grabbing the gear shift. Like, we're about to go. You know? And then a bunch of other little doodles. And then I started on a Tegan phase. I usually have phases where I draw one of my OCs the most. And I was thinking about Tegan and Cheney a lot because Cheney's her boyfriend and that's his only trait. And I drew myself. I don't know. I can't decide if they wear school uniforms at her school because I want to draw her in a school uniform, but then I think about somebody being like, that's racist, you made an Asian character and drew her as a schoolgirl. I'm like, no. I have playlists for all of my OCs, all of the relevant ones at least, all my OCs, and then I have ship playlists for them because some of them enter relationships with each other or other people, you know. And so I was looking at Cheney and Tegan's and I was like, wow, it could be like she's taking a picture and he's in the background, like making a weird face or something. And I decided on that, but then it looked kind of messed up and he looked like a member of the Gang Green Gang. I started on this page, by the way. Like, this page was blank because I don't know. There was, like, a smear or something. And then I ended up drawing, whatever. I ended up drawing on it after I didn't want to turn the page because it was going to be the next day. You know? And then I was trying to work on one for Cheney by himself. And I think that one was supposed to be Melanie's because she skates. Look at that butt. I drew this in marker. So, like, for me drawing this in marker and not having anything to erase with, it turned out pretty good. Like, no leeway, you know? With, like, pens, you could at least get, like, better line variation, whatever. So here he was smoking, and then he was smoking next to a window. And then here he was, like, grabbing the camera and, like, holding a cigarette in his mouth, because apparently he's Billy Hargrove. But, and then I was doing Tegan's. I think, she was sitting on a footlocker, because she gets, like, sent to a boarding school. Tegan's story was originally a bully fanfiction, so you could think about that. And then she's like holding her track bag. And then I have a playlist for Penny, Omari, and Tegan. And it was going to be like their feet hanging over a boardwalk. I don't know. I'm a crackhead. And then one for Omari was going to be her holding a grocery bag full of guns and, like, grenades and stuff. And then this ended up looking weird. It was supposed to be for Penny, but it ended up looking weird. That one did too, but all of these are, like, kind of a little bit wonky because I'm drawing it in marker and then trying to define it with a liner pen. I drew Ahsoka again, nearly chopping off her head. I don't know what I was thinking with this pose. I think she was, like, doing the Force with this hand and then lightsabering in this hand. I think Omari had this old haircut. That's why I drew her like that. And then she's smiling. I think I drew Ahsoka after everything else. There's Chani, I think. Here's Melanie. I drew her with an erasable highlighter, but those things are bitch to work with. So she just ended up looking really wonky. And I couldn't draw over it with a pen. It was stupid. I drew Chani. Mad Champion. Fish in my class. Fish class is not going, or Fish class was not going well. I guess it's taken care of. Not really. I get tattled on every day, but there's this one tank with these two beautiful fish. One of them looks like this, and the other one doesn't have the spot, and they'll like swim around the tank with each other and play with each other, and it's so cute. But I drew one of them. I don't know why I didn't draw the other. And there's another Ahsoka under there. I don't know why I covered her. Maybe she's making a dumb face. I drew Chani a lot on this page because I don't draw dudes a lot, so it's really hard for me to lock down and look for him. Like, right there, he looks like a little wimpy hoe. But then right here, he's like, hey. You know? I don't know. But I have, like, a certain idea. Oh, I guess this is the last page. April 5th. Yeah, because my other sketchbook came in. I was going to try and do more album cover things. This one was, like, Tegan, and her hair was, like, flowing all in the water. And then this one's too light for me to decipher. I don't know what's happening. I swear. Oh, that's in my next sketchbook. Okay, so that was my half sketchbook tour. Oh, this is a visual journal. What is your story? Bristol Smooth sketchbook. I have no fear of God, so I was also, instead of just using marker, I also used watercolor in this. It's not, is it a sketchbook? It's a visual journal. But, you know, I'm stupid, and, like, packs of paper like this, where it's, like, tinted paper, or whatever, or watercolor paper, where you're supposed to, like, rip it out and cut it. I'm like, no, I'm just using it like a sketchbook. Like, my teacher had a pack of toned paper on her desk, and I was like, hey, why do you need a sketchbook that big? And she was like, it's not a sketchbook, you fucking mongoloid. But, you know, April 1st, April 5th, that's a lot of paper. Yeah, that's a lot for me. Anyways, what sketch did you like? What was your favorite? You know, what was your favorite concept? Your favorite character? There was only like 4, you know. I have to break that habit. Leave a like down below. Leave a comment down below. Go watch my other videos. You know the drill. Bye!